Welcome back to episode 16 of the BloodPack, you beautiful people. Sorry there was no uploads yesterday and today's one's late, and then there was only one on Friday. Unfortunately, I am away, but should be back now for when you're hearing this. Hence why I haven't been able to get back to your comments. I appreciate all the comments you guys send in, and I'm going to get onto them the second that this starts uploading. And I hope you enjoy. Starting this episode off, we do have the sleeves. They're coming on quite well, so hopefully we should have one or two more sleeves out. I've already got one in the bed. And as you can see, when the robots rebuild them, they only take one advanced component and one mechanoid component. So now we've got the Prothean benches. We are doubling every time that one of them gets destroyed, which works out super well for us. Mechanoids get broken down. We also get the architect parts, which is great. Got some polar bears, but I think they're probably going to be dinner fairly soon. So this is a bio sun lamp. A large sun lamp which lights a large area brightly enough to grow crops as well as providing heat for the area whilst consuming only a moderate amount of power. Never turns off at night and will not short circuit in the rain. Now look at the size of the radius it's got. That is insane. Actually mental. We are not going to be able to use all of that space at the moment. So I think we're just going to make a small hydroponics because we are running into a slight issue with power. These are coming in, which is going to free up another, well, what's that, 15,000 for us. Well, it's only going to be 10,000 because this area only takes 10,000. Let's deconstruct all of this, and then we go here. And what we want to do is we want to cancel the wall. So now this is cut off from the main grid. Soon. Actually, that being said, that's actually a terrible idea, seeing as they are not installed yet. We'd end up just losing all of the sleeps. But with that going in, yeah, we'll start with a small hydroponics area for the moment, but we're going to be able to expand it with this. So that's going to be all the heating done, so I don't even need to put any heaters in. And then that's going to be all of the lights sorted, so we don't need to drill the roof. And we'll also be able to put sprinklers in, because this won't get short-circuited by getting in the rain. Yeah, I like that. Oh, we got some yaks join. Well, they're not there. What have we got? We got some yaks and we got some polar bears. I had some polar bears, unfortunately. We got no use for them. This is quite interesting. So we just had a mark come up here saying infestation has just been repelled. And then as soon as that cleared, we had the black hive. Insects from the black hive are tunneling towards you. They will break through in a few seconds and attack. Right, so what I'm thinking is if the infestation gets repelled, then they break through. So as for places it could have been in here, and we've already seen that and we don't like that, so we've got the bug repeller there. Then we've also got a second infestation repeller here. So hopefully the plan is that it'll cover this section and then that section. Now the only other place where we don't really want the breakthroughs happening, well obviously we don't want any breakthroughs, but for cost to repair, it's going to be where our little factories are. Now, these factories are okay, and we're definitely doing a lot better having them, but actually just thinking about how much they cost to set up, they are going to take a very long time to replace. And we'll go over here. We've got some Asari wandering around, not that they're really doing anything. And yeah, the bugs are just going to go in and attack the Asari. But, okay, no, they're just super stacked. 23. Look at them. There is so many. We're going to get all of the chem fuel. This is going to be great. Unless we decide to butcher them, then if we butcher them, then we'll be able to get royal insect jelly. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First thing we've got to do is actually deal with them. And with that, let's get into defensive positions. And what we have learned is our little hauler bots getting destroyed is a good thing, because we get more from them getting destroyed than it costs to build them. So, I don't know, like perpetually generating infinite income as such. I don't think that's how you'd word it, but you get the idea. We get twice as much from them getting destroyed and broken down as it costs to build them. So we are fine with them going out and getting ruined. And as soon as, well, so long as there's like only one or two of them left, they just go and rebuild themselves, which works out really well for us. Let's look on the power draw for the moment. Yeah, we are just about holding above running out of power. Now, soon as we have this here, this will try to put its power into that before it goes elsewhere because it's closer. Well, go into the lights. Yeah, no, we're good, we're good. Yeah, those bugs did not wait around. They were straight in. We have put the wall here, so we're going to mine this section out. Actually, we're just going to flatten it off. No, we're going to leave it. Just because I don't want more of our fortune going out and mining this and it collapsing in on us, which it looks like it's going to. So, we leave it, anything hides behind it, it gets knocked back and gets knocked down each and every time anyway, so not a massive problem. As for what we got on defence, let's move Joven up here, seeing as he lost his rifle, so he's now got a shotgun. So he's going to stand next to Ugnot and slot anything trying to come up to this area, which will be fine. I think we should be right, they're fairly spread out. And they are on us now, so Rugon, you go here. And we're just going to bang down some more fire. Yes, it's raining, so the fire's not going to work too well. And Belakar, you go into this corner, mate. This is your new position. You got the SMG. You're going to be devastating there. Joven, you're going to save the defensive position there. Where's Ugnot? Ugnot, you're going to move this way. Because we're going to need that SMG nice and close in. And we're going to save that defensive position. Cool, so a little bit of a reshuffle of where our guys are defending. But Grugon's holding fine. He does have a shield belt. Yeah, which is holding. Fantastic. They're all getting butchered. Most of these guys are on fire. And I think having fire in under a cave is quite a good thing. They're just getting bunched in and get caught on fire. I very rarely use fire. Unless you watch one of my shorts where I've got a fire tunnel design. Which works pretty well. Turns out on Combat Expanded, it works as well. So that's cool. Ah, we found the rest of the bugs. They're fighting the Krogans. Oh, that's cool. Krogan leather sells for a fortune anyway. I will come back to them. So it appears the Krogan won. Fair play to them. First sleeve is now finished. Then we got another sleeve coming in at 88%, one at 80%, and then the other is at 65%. That being said, we do need to get some more Nutriamine. I did not realise how quickly these burnt through it. And considering that it is taking quite a while to get these done. Oh, I thought I would just press cancel sleeve growth then. It probably is not going to be a bad shout if we extend out to the sides now. So then we're going to have a couple more sleeve incubators as such. So we're going to be able to get more Vorcha going. Because at the moment, this is... It takes a while. So it takes 20 days per Vorcha, which isn't the quickest time frame that we could have. And we can definitely speed that up. So we were going to do them in batches, but due to power outages and running out of the Nutriamine, they have kind of gone out of sync, which is not great. Once this third power cell is in, so waiting on some plasteel, then that is going to be done. But saying about plasteel, what we have now got is we got the Canary. Not that it's going to be a massive use to us at the moment, because we are more after the dropship, which is coming along. That's 24,000. And that being said, we take Okia, we go over here, and then we use the tech-proof Personical, we can build the dropship. So, if everything goes right before the end of this episode, the dropship should be done. So with that research complete, we just used the the Prothean Beacon's tech-proof Personical for that. So passenger capacity cap 1 to 28, and if I'm not mistaken, it can carry like 15,000, 10,000, which is more than enough for just about anything that we're going to do with it. Which means if we move it into this state of the game where we need to start building hangars and stuff and fighter aircraft, this whole area here all needs to go. We need to do something fancy with this because, yes, we have a whole bunch of power generation over here, which is good, but we're transitioning away from that with the mechanoid power cells. It is taking a while. We also have a paid sun blocker. We've already got one, so brain template, infiltrator, berserk. Uranium's good. Silver's good. But let's go with the biocode decoder. We need that plasteel. Plasteel is our main bottleneck. And for the meantime, let's just put you there. We got enough silver. We got enough gold. We got enough components. All we need now is the steel, which might be a little ways away. I think we should be able to get some money together to pay for it. Oh, and we got all the plasteel coming in. With that plasteel, that means that we can get Fortac. Fortac, you come over here. Prioritise working on the power cell. Once that power cell's done, we can disconnect all of this and then start expanding into these areas and start a proper Vulture cloning place system. What we got now is good, but it could be better, and we're always going to be looking to improve. And we went across by 9, those are 4 across, so there's going to be a walkway in the middle. Fine, then we go the same on this side, 9 across, and then we also go up and then we just go 1 short of there. And is that still 9? No, that was 8. Cool. We can get more power into this section, then we're also going to be able to reinforce the walls, taper it off, put the walls in here. Oh no, it needs to go out by 10. I didn't take the wall into account. Cool. Cool. Once they are up, then we are going to be able to produce all of the Grogan and all of the Vulture. And that being said, we do have a sleeve over here. So it's got an advanced exosuit in it, 2 advanced bionic legs. We haven't found any more of the brain stuff, which is a shame. And cool, we can put an advanced bionic spine in, 2 advanced bionic arms. Cool. Let me get on the list and I'll find out who's next. Had a little look. Next sleeve is going to be called Terra Zin. So it's Terra, then S-I-N-E. I'm going to put it together and then Terra Zine. That works. Yeah, so that's going to be the next Vulture. Then we will look into upgrading the ones that already got. Because like I said, we can't really expand the amount. So Vulture that are up for grabs at the moment is Board, Oppa, Gordoff, and a Geek. Those can be renamed. And then all of the other ones, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, other than Chinook, are all viewer recommended names. So all the viewer recommended names are going to get upgraded. We'll add this one in, and then as and when we'll get the new names in with the new Vulture. So there is going to be a crazy amount of hyper powerful, crazy quick, and insane Vulture running around real soon, and I'm looking forward to that. And off the back of that, a manhunting pack of panthers. How quick are you? 5. That's fairly quick. That's not bad going. I think one of our standard Vulture, well, this is an upgraded Vulture. What are you? 4.4. And then where's Mickey Mark 2? You're pretty upgraded. 6.65. And then do you have legs? No, you have a simple prosthetic leg because your leg got shot off at some point. Fantastic. Crank's got himself into a little bit of bother. He got caught out by the Panthers. I thought he was going to get back in time, but that didn't happen. That's cool. Oh, right, Crank, you are rapid, buddy. Just hope that door opens in time for you. That's the only thing stopping you getting away from them. You in? Managed to get in through the first door, and then in through the second. Yeah, there's too many of them. The doors ain't going to shut. Okay, defensive line along here, and let's just gun these down. We have put in this section here, so we're going to be able to put the little sentry turrets there and there. We're also going to put another one into this bit, then reinforce along here. So it's not going to be like impenetrable by any means, but it is going to buy us a little bit of time. And seeing as it's mainly tribals that like to dig through these bits, and they don't wear armor, they're going to be in for a bad time. That's going to work out pretty well for us. And those panthers are falling super quick. That's cool. Keep moving back. We don't get caught into close combat, and we don't be shooting each other. That's bad for your life expectancy, I hear. Got a couple coming round now. That's fine. Exotic's good. Traded from the Torian militants. Yeah, that sounds alright to me. Once again, misunderestimated how fire happy Crank is. And yeah, didn't realise the base was burning down in the background. Panthers is coming through, but animals into a kill zone, you know, they don't really stand much of a chance. They have, though, managed to wipe out a whole bunch of our hauler bots. Which normally I'll be like, oh no, that's annoying. But this time round, it's actually something that we're looking for because we double the amount of advanced components each time we rebuild them once they get destroyed. So I'm not even mad, that's actually really good. We've got a little bit of fire there, all of the manhunters are done. We've got the Torian militants coming in. Let's see if they got anything to trade. I doubt they're going to. And we also need to start breaking down these infested ship chunks. And all of these are fresh, so I think there's like 5 there. You managed to trade just about everything that we could get rid of. And with that, we managed to get 5,000 silver. With that silver, that's going to be the biggest part of the dropship sorted. Then we've only got the gold. Going to need to find some more silver, which is not a problem. Then it's only 20 components. With this is when the game will start to really change. We can go on proper aggressive like expeditions now. And I think the first things that we do is we go and wipe out the Drell or the Brutarians. Seeing as they're super annoying and they're the ones that keep raiding us. And then... ooh, I thought some real sneaky. Okay, well we do have 2 sunblockers that need to be taken out. But we can actually go hunting the trade caravans. Actively going out, landing a tile or 2 away from them. We're going to be quicker so we can just run them down. Intercept. And yeah, we're going to be like proper pirates. And what we want to do, even though I know it's going to really annoy everyone around us, and it's going to annoy our allies, which are like the Krogan castaways, and then kind of Tory militants get along with us. These Krogan castaways like us. We are going to have some nukes in our base. And we're just going to start clearing out everything around us. So everyone knows that you don't come near not a real place. Because it's not a real place. So why would you build a base near it? But if you do, you're going to get nuked. So a bunch of them will do with raids. That's going to get us a whole bunch of supplies. And then what we don't want to go and raid, we're just going to go nuke. That to me seems really Krogan and Vorchery. Absolutely terrible in the long run. But in the short run, you have just wiped out everything around you that you don't want around you. I like that idea. Nukes and clones. What more could you want? And again, they didn't rescue the sleeve. I need to keep an eye on that because this one is starving. Thankfully, malnutrition is only minor. And we've also got a second one to go. Cool. And let's get this one started again. So, this time we are going to go the same. So it's going to be a Vulture and male. And let's make them look like... they're not the Snow Elves. The Snow Elves are what they were to start with, but the Skyrim, I forget what the creatures are called, but they're really cool. And they kind of look like them. So these ones are going to be... so we've got a bunch of male and then we've got a bunch of female ones. Right, cool. And Ugnaught, you coming down? Yeah, cool. And unfortunately, it is now the passing of the torch. So Board needs to go and have his operations. He is going to have all of the bionic parts removed from him, and then we're going to have to send him on his way, just because my PC will not like having this many Vulture. And also, he cost me, I don't know, maybe 30 mechanoid components, and I'm not okay with that, so therefore he's paying the price. He is a Vulture, so therefore he is expendable, and we'll get rid of him, and then the new Vulture will come in here. So, Terrazine it is. But before we do get rid of Board, he does have a couple good traits. So he is nimble. Actually, nimble's not that great. But he's got energetic. This is what we want. Plus 20% to global work speed, which is awesome. 0.5 to movement. Not actually insane, but that is not going to be a little bad trait. So if we can strip that off him, that would be awesome. So we've got Terrazine here. Still with Oppa's stats, obviously, but so bionically talented, teetotaler, beautiful, gifted, kind, bloodlust. And let's go take construction off because you don't have the brain implants. But you are going to be a farmer. Then you'll mine on 3 and then do processing on 2. Yep, that works out pretty well for me. Because the issue is we are just not getting through the crops quick enough. So a bunch of them are spoiling, so we're going to need a couple more farmers. Then when you're not farming, you can be processing. Cool, that works for me. What did we get? We got the 1 bionic spine, but we want the exosuit. That's going to be the main thing that we want. Can we actually get that back? I don't know. Yes, it looks like we can. Because that is the most expensive bit of kit we put into them. And still kept failing everything. So this is the price you pay. We harvest your body parts. Now that is unfortunate. We can't actually get the exoskeleton suit off Board. And that is a very, very expensive bit of kit. So we tried removing the spine doesn't work, the rest of the stuff doesn't work. So I think, just because board hasn't been too bad and has been okay, despite costing me an absolute fortune and setting us back probably like 2 episodes, which is kind of the reason they're going, we're going to go send them off to Rimdeed. Okay, service package page, trading employees, that is fine. And now all we need to do is go down here, and it appears we can't trade them in just yet. We'll keep an eye out, and then when we get the chance, we'll get rid of them. And if we can't sell them, we'll just banish them or maybe enslave them or something. I'm not precious about it. Mech Hive X-Ray is coming in, so this looks like a decent sized raid. Whole bunch of centipedes. But we also have the regular mechs about an hour behind these guys, so if there's lancers and stuff and ciphers, they're going to run in and attack these. Combat supply from Krogan castaways. Okay, this might turn out actually to be a huge scrap. But the other mechs should be here by now. But the Krogan castaways, I think, are probably going to get caught out in the open from them, which is going to be a bit of a shame. And back to what we want to see. We want to see a bunch of mechs just run in and get slotted. Yeah, these guys don't stand much of a chance. And Terrazine, we need to set you a place to hold out. So where would you be? I think there's a nice one. Okay, and these are the vanilla mechs. Still a lot of centipedes. Lots and lots of centipedes. Any inquisitors? There's a few. Wow, actually. 23 centipedes. There's more centipedes than we have colonists. We're in trouble. We're in lots of trouble. The Krogans might be able to do something against these guys, but I'm not expecting a mass amount. Alternatively, what we would have preferred is for them to get in first and then fight these guys. Hauler bots. We don't mind those going down. That gives us stuff. These guys are going to explode and hopefully start clearing a little bit more of this section up so we can do more with it. Because over time this kill zone kind of developing. We've got a wall coming down here now and a wall coming across. But if we extend that down, then this could be the actual entrance to the kill zone itself. And like I said, interested to see how it's going to develop over time. And also that's one of the points. If you have the heavy granite wall in between the embrasures, there's a chance that when they shoot rockets and stuff, they hit the wall. And if they hit the wall instead of an embrasure, they can't go through. Crank, you're not going to be the most used there. Actually, in this fight, you're not going to be the most used because mechanoids are not flammable. Okay. Inquisitors, take the first one. You guys are going to shoot the second. And I'm going to need all of you guys to shoot the third. Okay, cool, they're down. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Grugog, I'm going to need you back here because we need an overload out, mate. The fire is spreading. Grugon. You haven't got a shot. Those guys up there are fine. Let's think. Okay, there's no fire there. Can you get an overload through? You can't. Why are you struggling so much with this overload? And there we go. Cool. We can move you forward. Grugon in here. Quick. Done. Just go there. One. And that's what I mean. They just don't fill out the radius. So we just managed to take out freeze one centipede. Okay, so lancers are coming in. So that means those mechs are going to be fighting them, so they're going to be partly distracted. We're going to be fine. Grugon, mate, do you mind just staying and fighting instead of running away, buddy? You're a Krogan. They may be looking to you for inspiration, not some little hijack hiding the whole time. Back to your defensive positions, everyone. We can out-heal them. That's how we're going to win this. They're going to shoot us, we're going to heal, and we're going to carry on. We're going to do it the Vorcha way. Keep going, keep firing. And if I was smart, what's causing us problems? Infernopedes. Why don't we just target down the Infernopedes? And without those, these other ones can't really do too much damage. What's coming up behind? Some pikemen and centipedes. Fine. Cool. Where's more? Okay, we've got some more here. And let's get them onto this one. Heavy charge blastopedes, we're not bothered. So long as those big ones go down with the Inferno cannons, we should be alright. So long as no one gets knocked down and gets burnt to death in the middle of the fight. And that being said, we probably should look into getting some smoke pop. Not smoke pop, fire foam. That'd be quite useful. Argonaut, back to your defensive position, buddy. Everything on that guy. Okay, they managed to actually take out the reinforced walls. Patrick, how? How have you ended up there? Cool. Do we have another place that we could fall back to and actually be able to mount some sort of defense? Is the next question. 16 are up, so that means we've only taken out 7, so we're not even a third of the way through. We do have pikemen coming up and centipedes behind that, so there's, what, 6 centipedes here? If I can press the right button. 6 centipedes isn't going to take out, what was that? Which side? 16 better centipedes. Now, how close are some of these to going down? Yeah, a lot of them aren't in too great a shape, but a lot of them still actually pretty full HP pools. We're going to have to go across the top just so we can keep firing. I don't really want the Krogans on the front line at the moment. Krogans are good. They are very good, but the Krogans don't go down when they're hurt, and if they don't go down when they're hurt, then you run the issue of them actually just being straight up wiped. So these guys move across here. Those guys are all on fire. What's left here is going into this Inferno bead. It's only got... It's nearly dead. Okay, raid imminent from the pack. Cool, cool, cool. Patrick, mate, first chance we get. Can we get you out of there, mate? Force reset. Reset the shield status forcibly. This action will cost some hit points. Okay, that's cool. Looks like it's a forced recharge. That is good to know. What else we got? We got more Inferno Peats down here. It looks like we've got 4 old Inferno Peats. Patrick, move. Move, mate. You die if you stay. Back to standard defensive positions for the moment. This one's going to go down. They're slowly pushing through. They're coming up onto the walls, so we need to take the walls back so we can drive them off them. Once they're down, now we've got the walls back. It's just going to be a matter of rinse and repeat. Focus down Inferno beats. Anything here that can shoot into that would be appreciated. And it's just buying time. We just keep buying time. Yeah, these centipedes are moving up, which is going to split them. Not that centipedes are great at hunting other centipedes, but still details. Jovin, you're not really in the fight, so rescue Bellicar so he doesn't burn to death. I'd appreciate that. Chinook, how are we doing? Raid imminent from the fallen Imperium. Okay, cool. So what would that be like? 4 raids in 24 hours? Fine. Ooh, shiny. Singularity grenades. I imagine they would have been quite useful, but an Alliance SMG, don't mind if we do. And then an excellent Alliance SMG. 75 medicine. Yeah, this that looks alright for us. Don't really mind about everything burning around here. Run from fire, mate. Back to your defensive position. What are you doing in that case? Run from fire, but we'll run into centipedes. Okay. Run towards centipedes, I think is what I should have said there. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're doing alright. These are getting cleared. Everyone back to your defensive positions again, other than Bellicar. And who was taking them down? Joe then. We just need to keep regrouping, reforming and holding the line. If the line falls, we die. It's as simple as that. We don't have a second defensive position, otherwise we would have taken that after these all got shot through. Clearly they didn't get repaired the last time. Now, run from fire. I need you to go over here and pet out that Alliance SMG. We're getting some good kit, but we can't replace that just yet. Snipers from the top are shooting that down quite nicely, so we don't need to worry too much there. These centipedes are going to push through, but What's that? 2 Inferno Peds. So if we look at the armor on these guys. Okay, looks like they need to be alive to be able to see it. 82-32. And on you should be like 70 something. 93-22. Interesting. Okay, that's different. Always thought they had more hit points. Well, more armor. But maybe they just got higher sharp. These guys will move up, then we can take those. We're dealing with the fire. We're not dealing with the fire. I don't even know why I lied to you guys. I'd be like, yes, we're dealing with the fire. This is going to be okay. No, the base is burning. We're losing all the hay. Hay's not a massive issue. Hay doesn't sell for much, so we don't mind losing the whole harvest of that. These guys, you know, they're not going to be as scary, still going to be annoying. Hopefully we can take those out and then retreat back. Heal up, eat, rest, and then be in a situation to get into the next fight. But yeah, the centipedes, lots and lots of centipedes. I do like this overhand, that works quite well. What have you got? You've got a battle rifle, but you can't shoot. So I'm going to put you here. And yeah, you can shoot. So, Zeal, you're up at the top now. Everyone else seems to be able to shoot fairly well from where they were. Other than Ergnot, but that's kind of a bit expected. Ergnot, you can now go in here. Still can't shoot, but that's what you get when you have a short-range weapon. Cool. Held. Fine. We'll do what we can. We'll patch up what we can. I doubt we're going to be able to fix the walls in time. That's not going to happen. We'll put some fires out. It's raining, so the fire's going to go out quicker. Do some medicals. And then, yeah, we'll just get ready for the next raid, which will be coming in like any minute now. But if some people can get some food and rest. So Patrick collapsed due to exhaustion. Grugon's there. Okay, Javen, off there, mate. Do what you need to do. Ship landed destroyer. Okay, I think we've got some time. We're going to be alright. Okay, so it turns out the pact that was coming in as an assault turns out to be our friends. Which is fine, but there's 80 of them. My PC doesn't like that. And then you mix that with the next raid that's going to be coming in. We're going to have quite a lot going on. And we also got a hare self-tamed. Had, I guess now. Move those in, we can break them down. We're going to make a fortune off these. We did extend the wall down and then put a door in so people can't just go through there and then down and then tunnel into our base. So here is a pretty glaring weakness in our defense. They can come through this point, but we extend across there, we put some turrets in, and then we put like a light wall across here. So if anything does come through, they've got turrets behind it. And the Fallen Imperium we are friends with as well. But the Fallen Imperium doesn't like the tribals. Awesome. Those tribals are getting absolutely butchered. That is one-sided. That's actually like unfair. That's like a chihuahua being put in a cage with a polar bear. Yes. Not okay. And there's more of them. And I think because they're friendly, they don't flee in the same way either. So there was 80 came in, and then we get 50 chem fuel per corpse. And the Fallen Imperium has taken out some of their own. Nice. So what would have been a pretty severe situation has turned out to be really, really quite profitable. Do you know what? I am okay with that. And with that, I did need to bring the episode to the end. So thank you very much for watching the BloodPack. I've been Conzi. You know what you need to do for the algorithm. Thank you very much. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.